You know what? I don't even know. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna open a beer. No. You know what? I'm gonna open 2 beers. I'm gonna sit those blame wisers right next to me, and by the end of this, I'm gonna be chugging these like Stone Cold Steve Austin after stunning Vince McMahon. All right? Listen to me right now. And maybe you don't believe me, and maybe you think I'm exaggerating with the title. I'm gonna show you every bit and piece of this beta. And if you guys can, please like this and subscribe if you're entertained from the intro alone, because this shit took years off my life. I'm just gonna crash out. Let me drink some more. I'm gonna crash the hell out. Just give me a sec. I knew it was gonna be a bit awkward because I had to download the Call of Duty HQ. This thing is 330 gigabytes. It's a good thing I started early, is all I'm gonna say. It took probably an hour. It took probably an hour, and I have very fast internet. And here's the thing. This is gonna be relevant for what I'm gonna show you in this video. I have a fiber line connection, guys. You've seen me play Battlefield. You've seen me play X-Defiant. You've seen me play Dead by Daylight. Do I lag in any of my thousands of videos I have on this channel? No, I don't. Ever. It never happens, ever. Like, I have like a 99.9% up rate and quality connection rate. And this is all relevant information for what you're gonna see. All of it. Oh, and they said this beta was starting at 1 p.m. EST. Well, they lied because it started an hour earlier, and I thought maybe they just wanted to go ahead an hour early or something like that for whatever reason. But then I'm like, no, I don't think they can tell time. I think that's the only issue. I think they're all fucking stupid. So there you go. That's my personal take on it. And another quick side note, no, I did not pre-order. I got a free beta code for watching that cringy COD Next stream. Do not pre-order this game to get access to this beta. I am begging you. So without further ado, let's get right on into the meat and potatoes and start this recording, because I got a lot I want to get off my chest. So this is a new one for me. Patch files may be corrupted. Clear cache and re-download? I guess I have no choice. I don't know how they're corrupted when I downloaded them brand new, but whatever, man. Maybe it's like a new update requires restart screen just to, give you some variety with your rebooting and whatnot. Oh, and I forgot to mention before I even started recording that the Ricochet anti-cheat crashed upon first booting it up. So I'm not sure if that's the secure boot thing, the new thing they put in, but whatever. So we have this Tora length service agreement so they don't get sued. No one's gonna read it. Just let me check the boxes and let me play the fucking game, please. Just skip all of this mess. I kind of want to put the Jeopardy theme in right here because this takes way too long. I mean, I got a pretty good rig, a 4070 Ti. I'm starting up my OBS software on the side in case the NVIDIA recording messes up or whatever. And I'm just waiting, and I'm just waiting. I guess I'll take a little sip of beer here while I wait. And this is in real time. I'm not slowing anything down. I'm not speeding anything up. Every cut I make with an image, it goes right back to where we left off, so there's no missing footage. Update requires restart. Why the fuck not? Go ahead, please. And maybe you guys think this is excessive, but I am giving you the actual playing the beta experience on PC here. I'm not gonna cut all the 3 hours of bullshit out for the 5-minute play on a map the size of a postage stamp gameplay for you. No, you want the genuine thing, right? You want it uncut, unfiltered? Here you go. This is the modern day Call of Duty experience. Drink it in, man. It's good. Let's go back to just waiting. I mean, I swear to God. I think, I haven't timed it, but I think I spent more time just trying to get into the first match than the first match took to play. And I don't think that's a crazy assumption or a crazy reach as far as the math goes. I mean, this just takes so long, and I have nearly top of the line hardware and equipment and internet. Imagine some like 40-year-old plumber coming home after digging through shit all day, and he has to spend like 6 hours just downloading and 2 hours just waiting in the menus just to play a match where he gets crapped on by some 20-year-old broccoli-haired fuck after spending his entire day cleaning up the shit that this 20-year-old fuck clogged the toilet with. Shout out to all the plumbers out there. I'm gonna drink this Blameweiser for you. Anyway, we're finally in. Let's listen to the music, shall we? Man, it sounds a lot like Batman, huh? Like Batman mixed with a horror movie or something. Oh, I see why. Because it wants to turn me into the Joker. How many restarts can I do? Why do I update requires restart just to update requires restart again? Why is that a thing? I want you guys to know, by the way, you have the luxury of skipping ahead in the video. You have the luxury of using the timestamps, which I have laid out for you conveniently in the video description. You have the luxury of skipping around the video as you please. I had to sit through all of this after waiting an hour for this crap to download. Really take that in here. I couldn't skip. I just have to sit and stare like a knot on a log, waiting on this game to catch up to what I want to do, which is just play it. I'm not asking it to do anything crazy. I'm not asking it to become a sentient being, a good-looking hologram like in Blade Runner 2042, and suck my dick while I wait. Ana de Armas? No. Okay, we're into the game, though. Skip all this mess. Just let me play, please. That's all I want to do. I just want to play. So here's this operator walking along. Is it really going to be the exact same? Whoa. Whoa. He's spazzing out all of a sudden. It looks like he's running to the bathroom. It looks like he ate something that's giving him explosive diarrhea. It's basically the same as Black Ops 6, but now he's running with some tummy problems. Okay. So anyway, I'm just gonna, take in the menu here for a second. I'm gonna check the layouts and stuff. I mean, it's basically the exact same as Black Ops 6. Same UI, feels the same. If you gave this to me one day and I was drunk and said, play it, I would say, hey, this is Black Ops 6. I'm not playing it because it looks that similar, honestly. I don't really care. It's just the same thing over and over. I just am so tired of it. But, hey, let's just find a match here, okay? At the very least, the maps look better than Black Ops 6, so maybe it won't be that bad, right? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Well, looks like we got to wait on the shaders, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I guess in the meantime, I will check my settings because I know for a fact that despite the games being on the exact same engine through the same hub, being on the same everything, that my settings did not carry over from Black Ops 6 where I had dialed them in. I mean, it's realistically the same exact game. This is an update to that. But of course, absolutely nothing has carried over. And I don't remember my sensitivity settings because, well, they keep changing how they're measured. It went from like a number system to some weird decimal system. And you might be thinking I'm just complaining for the sake of it, but there are so many options and settings now. I mean, you need a guide to get through it. I'd really appreciate if they just stayed the same. But the shaders are almost done here. We're so close. So let's just wait it out and find a match, and let's finally play. Good God! Just let me play! Skip it! Oh, I gotta just finish my first beer, my first Blameweiser here. You know what? Instead of letting you guys see the matchmaking, I am gonna cut this out because I do have an amazing sponsor today, one of my favorite ones. We'll be right back with the gameplay, I promise. And however bad you think it is, you have no idea. You have no idea. Today's video is sponsored by Titan Mattresses, and I'm not even just saying this, guys. This is, without a doubt, the best mattress I have ever used in my life. And that's not in the script. I'm not being paid to say that. That is just genuinely how I feel about this. I got the Titan Plus Elite. Here it is, fresh out of the box, right in my room. And I've been sleeping on this for about 2 weeks now. And before getting this, I had intermittent lower back pain. Couldn't figure out why it came and went. Turns out it was my old mattress, because it's just completely gone now since I got the Titan mattress. And it's legitimately been hard to get up out of bed because it's so comfortable. It's such a stark contrast from my old mattress that I could never go back in a million years. What I love most about this mattress, though, is that it is firm and supportive, yet soft and plush. I'm not really sure how they do it, but that's the best way I can put it. I never feel the mattress, yet I have perfect support no matter my sleeping position. If you are a heavier individual as well, they have specific models for that. I'm more of a middle-of-the-road, $180 kind of guy, so I went with the Plus Elite. And if you're around my size, I would really recommend it. As you can see from the specs here, it is just overly built and quality all the way around, all the way through. And the cherry on top of all this, the return policy is super easy if you decide the mattress is not for you. 120-night comfort trial on all mattresses, free shipping, easy returns, and a limited lifetime warranty to boot. So thank you, Titan Mattress, for sponsoring this video and for the amazing bed. Visit titanmattress.com/Codfather and use code Codfather to get 30% off your order. If you have been waiting to get a new mattress, don't wait any longer. Treat yourself. You spend like a third of your life asleep. Make sure you're doing it in the best, most comforting way possible, and get a Titan mattress. I can't speak highly enough about it, guys. Alright guys, welcome back to the video. Just wanted to skip the matchmaking waiting time and the lobby waiting time because we've waited enough. I hope the ad was much better than that because I love that mattress. It is fantastic. Definitely gets you one. If you're looking for a new bed, it is just incredible. So let's just get right on into the real meat and potatoes here. The gameplay. What is that I see there in the left corner? Did you catch that? What? Let me mess with my settings real quick because again, they've messed them up and I don't know where to put them. So I'm just gonna mess with the sliders and hope for the best. And I wanted to turn off motion blur, but it doesn't appear I can here. But maybe it's already turned off. I can't really tell. I don't know. Either way, I'm looking for settings. Can't find them. It's too much. And then yeah, there we go. First motherfucking thing. Packet loss and high latency. And this is going to be there the entire time. It does not go away. My first death on this game is like getting killed by a sniper because I'm so far behind everyone else in the lobby. I had to watch the kill cam back because I'm like, he hit me with 2 bullets and I'm dead. Now, here's the thing. My skill-based matchmaking bracket, EOMM bracket, as I go flying off the map because it's very cute to put glass rails, in a game with Omni movement. You got me. But regardless, where was I? My EOMM, SBMM brackets, they carry over from older titles, okay? So the fact that I popped off in Cold War or MW3 or whatever carries over to this game. I didn't really play Black Ops 6, so it's still carrying over that stuff from 2 years ago. It's got me locked in, right? So it doesn't matter that I'm super rusty. I've not played an FPS since X Defiant announced its shutdown about a year ago now. That's not entirely true. I played about 6 hours of the Battlefield 6 beta, and I enjoyed that, but I'm incredibly rusty is the point I'm trying to make here. And yet I am thrust in to the finals of MLG Dallas on the laggiest connection I think I've actually ever played on Call of Duty, and that's saying something. I'm gonna check it later. I have to go into the menus later because I couldn't believe what was happening. The kills felt a little long on my end, which is to be expected if I'm having packet lost or packet burst or high latency or whatever. But right now in the gameplay, I noticed the high latency thing isn't really happening. What caused that to turn off? I have no idea. It is not my connection, though. And I want you guys to keep in mind here, what the fuck is this, by the way? It's some weird hologram, the Ana de Armas hologram, except it's some like crusty bearded guy instead. Anyway, the point is that later on, it's like a switch flips and I am just 5 seconds behind people. Like, watch the packet loss and the high latency thing on the left there. Again, the high latency thing leaves. I don't know why for a bit, but then it comes back right here. It honest to God, feels rigged. This guy slides into my ball sack and nothing I could do there. But the whole gameplay, I'm thinking, why does this feel so bad? Like, my sensitivity still feels off, so I have to go change it, but I'm not used to the menus, so I got to just blindly run around like I'm Ray Charles or something like that, trying to find the sensitivity thing again. And I'm just going to bump it up to 2.10. I don't know why we have a decimal system now. What was wrong with like 1 through 25 or whatever? I don't know. Change for the sake of change. I don't get it. But regardless, I mean, guys, just look at this. Look at this and tell me it looks any different to Black Ops 6. You know? Down to the packet loss and the high latency and the horrible Dollar General servers this trillion-dollar company uses. This is after announcing that Game Pass Ultimate would be $10 more. So if you want to play Call of Duty for like cheap through Game Pass, can't really do it anymore on consoles. Can't really do it anymore at all. And they did this a day before the beta, so you couldn't even check it out. Not that you would want to. This, of course, went over about as well as a fart in church, and after dying to this guy, I have to check my network settings. Something is wrong. Look at this mess. I couldn't believe it. 140 to 150 milliseconds of ping and 13% packet loss. Why? No wonder I can't do anything in this match. I'm playing like 3 seconds behind everyone. 13% of my bullets are disappearing into Joseph's ass. So let me talk about the maps, I guess, or the map, because spoilers, I didn't play any more after this. The map itself, I mean, is it better than the Black Ops 6 maps? Barely, maybe. It's really tiny, and technically, yeah, it's kind of 3-lane, but I just don't care. I don't care. You know, that's just the best way I can put it, guys. I just do not care. Good maps should be like the baseline. It should be expected. This isn't something I should be praising people for, especially when the same problems that exist year over year are never fixed. Right back there, I got some aim resist. You saw my aim kind of shoot up on that guy. It happens here again. Let me just slow-mo it for you here and explain what's going on. So the best way I can describe what aim resist is, I'm trying my hardest right here to push my stick to the left to aim at that guy when he's jumping, and it just would not lock on. It's like two magnets pushing against each other. It happens in laggy games, I notice, in Treyarch titles. So any sort of laggy match you have, you're most likely going to experience that, know what I'm talking about. It's really only prevalent in Treyarch's games. I don't really notice it in Sledgehammer's or Infinity Ward's. It's just something to do with their netcode. It's really bad, as you can tell with Black Ops 6 if you played that any amount last year. Their netcode just never is up to snuff. It's never up to speed to the other two studios. And aim resist happens, I guess because of desync, and it thinks the character model's somewhere else. But yeah, it feels like my aim's getting pushed off the target. And it's to be expected in a match this laggy. I'm not even surprised anymore that it's not fixed. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this right now. Right hand to God. This was the worst experience I have ever had in gaming. I truly didn't think they could top Black Ops 6 for how bad the game feels. But even in the Black Ops 6 beta, I did not get this high latency packet loss like to this extent. I got it somewhat in some matches, but not to this extent. It's literally like they're just sabotaging my connection. On top of the fact that aim resist still there, on top of the fact that now there's wall jumping, which I didn't try because I don't like it. I don't really like it. On top of the fact that, yeah, this map might be a little bit better, but it's in a beta that should have just been, realistically, an update to Black Ops 6. So everything else is worse than Black Ops 6, but this map is slightly better. But to even get access to these slightly better maps, I mean, I have to play a match where my bullets just do not connect to the enemy and I get melted in one shot, as you see right there. It feels like trash. This is the worst video game experience, and I swear this, I have ever had. Ever. I'm over it. I have to check my network again. Like, I cannot believe this is what they pushed out. I mean, in what world should a man with 1 gig fiber have to endure this connection? I'm just gonna leave the lobby. I'm gonna jump off the cliff and leave the lobby. I'm gonna quit the game. That's it. I don't think I can play another match. I don't think I can play one more second of this crap. It is like torture. It is like literal torture. I know I don't tell you guys what to do. I don't try to tell you guys what to do. But for the love of God, if you saw this and you sat through this video, do yourself a favor, please, and do not buy this game. I am begging you. Do yourself a huge favor, please. Do not buy this game. I don't even want to call it a game. It's an insult to other games. So I'll just say this beta sucks. This experiment sucks. End of story. I want to nail the Treyarch devs and Microsoft to the fucking cross.